Truth behind Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese's absence from Major list. Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark and Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese are undoubtedly the two biggest names in women's sports right now. Ever since arriving in the WNBA in 2024, they have helped further elevate the popularity of the game. Clark is one of, if not the most influential figure in women's basketball today. Fever games have often sold out because of her presence, and opposing teams saw an uptick in attendance and viewership when she and Indiana visited. Reese, for her part, is equally popular. She's the most followed WNBA player on Instagram, 5.2 million, and she's using her platform to grow her personal brand. So far, she has her own podcast and has delved into the world of fashion and entertainment. Both players have lived up to the hype surrounding them as well. Both are two-time All-Stars, with Clark even being voted an All-Star captain in 2025. Both players have lived up to the hype surrounding them as well. Both are two-time All-Stars, with Clark even being voted an All-Star captain in 2025. Clark has averaged 18.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, 8.5 assists and 1.4 steals in her WNBA career so far. Meanwhile, Reese has put up 14.1 points, 12.9 rebounds, 2.7 assists and 1.4 steals. With their continued success, one would expect them to be named to Forbes' 30 Under 30 list for 2026. The list, according to its website, spotlights the top young entrepreneurs, leaders and changemakers for our Under 30 U.S. list. However, that's not the case after the list was revealed on Tuesday. Both players were absent, with Aaliyah Boston and Paige Buchers being the only WNBA players to make it. Clark and Reese were not snubbed, though. The reason for their exclusion is the fact that they have already made the list in the past. Clark was part of the 2025 list, while Reese made it in 2024. If you've made a previous U.S., Europe or Asia list, you cannot make the list again, Forbes explained. However, individuals who have appeared on Under 30 local lists, as well as Under 30 lists by Forbes licensees, such as Forbes France, are still eligible. The exclusion from the list doesn't mean Clark and Reese are no longer as influential as they were before. It also doesn't signify that their popularity and impact have decreased. As it stands, the two are still leading the change in the WNBA and in women's sports.